Well, with the roof shut, the will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Garza, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here's Seth Smith now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
12.
Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Had him on the ropes. 2 strikes. Made a great pitch. It just didn't work out for him. Nice piece of hitting.
Baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, I like Jerry Hillsdale, and so do the hitters and the pitchers. We won't see a whole lot of arguing with his strike zone. He's one of the better guys in the league. Really consistent.
Here comes the 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Full count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And a fastball, a called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Mason Aquino will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, I'm going to tell you a secret. This may be the best hitting ballpark in all of baseball. The weather's going to be great because you have a roof. You can control the weather. In the summer, it flies here in Wisconsin. But on top of that, this ballpark, what a great background to hit in. The ball jumps. This is a hidden secret, a hidden treasure for hitters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Number 7 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Shaw.
Right there for strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Now, Domingo Santana, as he'll chop it off to the right. It's strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 6.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 6 home runs. His average sits at 296 entering play, and 25 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Mark Trumbo.
In there at the letters 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
1 out, nobody on. That one's in there, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ruben Tejada would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Ruben Tejada, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box, Keon Broxton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Keon Broxton.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this will be fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Ben Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Into the windup and the pitch. Orlando Arcia started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty, one man out. To short. Tejada is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Matt Garza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 0-1. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in, Jason Aquino. 9-1-2 due up.
Jason Aquino.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one's flared toward left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Smith.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Seth Smith. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 7 is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Number 7.
Ready for another chance? Number 7. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Braun. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 0 count. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
2 out with the man at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan Schoop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
Outside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pena is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. First time up, he went down looking. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Set to deal on 2-2. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Orioles 1. So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 16.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Manny Pena hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Keon Broxton will be next. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lined hard down the line and right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this one is gone. A home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Now here's the pitch. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 22, Matt Garza.
Standing in, Matt Garza. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Castillo.
Now here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The pitcher, number 64, Jason
Hyun-Soo Kim will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Hyun-Soo Kim.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Strike two.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Here's Manny Machado now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Garza coming up on the 75 pitch mark to this point. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
The second baseman, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Milwaukee leads it 4-3. Michael Givens will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Michael Gibbons.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jonathan Villar.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Now
0-2, a pitch down the middle. What a gift. And he didn't miss it. Nice job getting the hit.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, number 7, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ryan Braun will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this goes right past him. Villar rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Smith as he takes it for out number 2.
Right
so they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Brewers are out in front, 6-3. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Adam Jones.
And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. A A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR fields it cleanly on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Ready for another chance. Trey Mancini 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he pops it up back behind second base. Arcia is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Manny Pena.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Keon Broxton will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ready with the 0-2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Smith is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Zero.
1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jacob Barnes will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Hernan Perez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Wellington Castillo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Ruben Tejada.
Digging in to try it again. Ruben Tejada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right
number
there.
60, Michael Given.
Craig Gentry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14, Craig Gentry.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Seth Smith now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Shaw is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's the 3rd single of the inning, and now the bases are loaded. Man, they're putting a lot of pressure on the pitcher. They have to break through, though. Got to score a run.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Darren
Your attention,
O'Day
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take over
Baltimore,
on the mound and start
number
the home
56,
seventh.
Darren O'Day.
Now batting, Hernan Perez. He's
Leading
newly
off for the
entered into
Brewers.
the ball game, so this will be
The
his first
shortstop,
trip to the plate here in inning
Hernan
number 7.
Perez.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
Now
right?
batting,
All he wants to do is
second
get on
baseman,
base and take advantage of the
Jonathan
strength of his game,
Villar.
which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in once again, number 7. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1.
That's off the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One and one. Here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Rob Scahill has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen as he'll
Brewers,
do so to start
number
the 8th.
58, Rob Scahill.
Digging in, Adam
Leading off
Jones.
for Baltimore,
No hits in 3
center
tries
fielder,
so
number
far.
10,
He's struck out
Adam
once.
Jones.
In there, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Right over the middle, knee high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ron now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Fielder, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Trumbo over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
One and two. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. One out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch.
Now batting.
All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
The catcher, number 9, Manny.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in, Keon Broxton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Miguel Castro enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
50, Miguel Castro.
Stephen Vogt will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead it 8-3. Carlos Torres comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Carlos Torres.
At the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now pitch on the way. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Ruben Tejada.
Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. VR right there on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
The pitcher, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Joey Rickard will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Joey Rickard.
This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. In line for the victory is Matt Garza if the lead holds. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-3 tonight. Matt Garza earns win number 4 on the season. Jason Aquino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.